medal goes away.
Well, it's the old expression, one and done. It's not the best 4 of 7. The best 4 of 7, you know, the United States would probably win this tournament hands down, but you only have to beat the United States one time. You get a tweaked ankle, you get a bad shooting night, team gets hot, and you saw that in Greece. Shot 62%, 44% from behind the line, and stunned the United States 101-95 in 06.
Well, there's no question this United States team is different from that one. Certainly there's a couple of extra players who are better. They've got more international experience. They've played longer together, have a better feel for each other. Kobe Bryant misses a 3. Bryant has really struggled with his shot overall here in these Olympics. It has not affected his defense, which has been superb. Navarro pass into Gasol. And Gasol will shoot a couple.
Well, we talked about this the other night, Mike. Now, think about this with Kobe Bryant. He's so used to, when he played for the Los Angeles Lakers, having that ball in his hands, creating. I mean, he has a chance to get into a real rhythm offensively. He might take 10 shots in a quarter, you know, 15 shots and a half. All of a sudden, you start taking 10 or 11 shots in a game, you don't get in that kind of rhythm. All of a sudden, you miss a couple, you force one, pretty soon you're 0 for 4. It's a big difference.
And not to use this as an excuse, but let's remember, when these games are over, he's having surgery. He's been playing with torn ligaments on the small finger on his shooting hand since early in the regular season. It was about, I believe, February or March where he initially hurt that, played through it, opted not to have surgery, obviously led his team all the way to the NBA Finals. He's going to have surgery as soon as the Olympics are over and should be ready for training camp.
Mike, I remember it happened right at the All-Star break, because that's when the big word came out, and wondering whether or not he was going to have surgery, miss about 6 weeks. He played through it and played brilliantly. He was the MVP in the NBA and got his team to the NBA Finals.
Just under 5.5 remaining in the third. The United States has opened up a big lead here in this third quarter by as many as 24. Off yet another spade turnover. Chris Paul takes it to the basket.
How good has he gotten over the last couple years since his inaugural experience in 06?
LeBron James a little bump, and Navarro will go to the line. Yeah, he has matured as always, was such a terrific young player, but this past year for Paul, as James picks up the personal. You didn't mention Kobe Bryant, the MVP. Paul was the runner-up for MVP.
Juan Carlos Navarro, initially drafted by the Washington Wizards, traded to Memphis. Had a very good year shooting that three-point shot in Memphis. No longer in the plans down there. Is going back to Europe to play, but had a very good rookie year last year, coming over to the United States after being a star in Spain for a long time.
Well, just signed a new 5-year deal with FC Barcelona, so we'll see Calderon back in the game. Chris Paul takes his time, sets himself up, knocks down the shot.
Ricky Rubio's not playing Liao Wei today. He's playing Chris Paul. So all those turnovers he forced trying to come in from behind, once Chris Paul gets past him, it's lights out.
That time a foul on Paul. 2 fouls. United States with their 4th team foul. 4:42 left in the period. Lots of times when you get to the 4th and 5th game of preliminary play and you've already secured your spot, as Navarro misfired, it's all about let's nobody get injured. Right. Kind of play hard, but be careful. Williams poked away by Calderon.
You know, Chuck Daly's a very good friend of Coach K's and the coaching staff. He and a lot of the coaches from '90